Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends, where today we're going to be testing and training up some new legendaries. And I figured, what better place to start than Carnival Island for a little warm-up. So let's go on in here, and these will be our victims today, and our individual team will be as follows. Alright, so we have Raven here. This is Azuriel, and she's going to be spearheading our endeavor today. So... And down here, we have Dante. Of course, this is Ragnael, right? He's also from heaven, but of course he's light, and she's metal, so that should be interesting. And up here, we have a fellow. This is Living Forest. This is Twig. And as you can see, he's getting a helpful buff today. So his performance may be a little bit better than the others. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Anyway, we'll get a good idea of skills. So anyway, let's tear these guys apart. Alright, so yes, he is going first. I don't know if he would normally be going first, but he's going first in this case. Okay, let's take a look. Moderate light damage, well, applies poison, removes... Why not? Start with that. Okay, you kind... Oh, actually, this one here didn't get the poison. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Alright, anyway, they don't want poison, so why don't we go with some bleeding instead? Okay, and that guy had to leave very quickly. So let's see what we have over here. Deals heavy life damage, applies blindness. This is gonna end this. Oh, we got us a third star. Excellent, guys. And lady, of course. And lady. Alright, we'll get a spin. And grapes. Oh, it's ambrosia. It looks like grapes to me. Alright, anyway, I think it's pretty clear that they're a little OP for this island. So why don't we just skip... Yeah, let's not do the 3-wave island. No. Let's go over to here. Let's pick this one here. 107. Let's see what we got. Well, I suppose we could do that. It's just a little bit on the, I wouldn't say simple side, just boring side. Of course, Ragnael's going to have some problems here, being that they're light creatures, but maybe that'll add a little extra to it. Alright, so let's go. Alright, do we want to start with that again, or we want to start with something else? Okay, moderate special damage to all enemies, applies nature weakness to all enemies, applies water weakness and earth weakness. Unfortunately, neither of his friends can actually take advantage of that, but you know what? Why don't we just set it up anyway? Okay, missed the one in the front. Not okay. What do we got here? Angelic support. Deals massive metal damage to all enemies, applies bleeding and sunburn. Yeah, I don't know if Dante's going to get a turn here. He'll get a turn, but I don't really think he has much to do. Alright, so in this case, this probably wouldn't be the best thing to do because it's going to be light damage. So I believe he does have... let's see... Deals moderate special damage to all enemies, applies a negative status effect to all enemies. That could be interesting, so why don't we just do that? Okay, death has been applied to 2 of them. Okay, a stamina leak. But also, it was... Yeah, had sunburn and bleeding there, so... Okay, ding ding, I bet that would have been 3 stars. Alright, that's good. Yeah, I think these guys need more of a challenge. The problem is that they're really good at just group destruction. Let's think. I want to do a serious challenge before we move them on. I think that's just one guy. Actually, that's kind of interesting. Why don't we do this one, and then we'll start leveling them up to 80. Alright, let's rock. Okay, of course that one's going first. Okay, that was quite mean. Oh, these guys are healers. That's all they do. I remember this encounter. Alright, let's take a look around here. Applies, okay. Deals moderate special damage to all enemies. Applies damage reduction. Do you have anything that's going to Heals all allies, removes all negative status effects. I think that's probably a good idea, because I think Raven in the front is really who I'm counting on for serious damage. Alright, so what do we got here? We could do this, which is a good thing, especially since it'll do extra damage to them. But maybe we'll want to set them, give them some sunburn to begin with. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Okay, they all have sunburn now. You didn't get that negative status effect removed, did you? That's interesting. I wonder why that didn't work. Okay, let's think. Divine Flash, Massive... Light isn't going to be very useful for that. Applies a negative status effect to all enemies. I think that could work out good, depending on what we get. Let's do that. Okay, he got... Oh, you actually did hit. I was wondering that. I thought you missed. Alright. Let's think. Alright, now let's go in with the damage to all enemies. And, of course, applies poison and removes positive status effects. They don't really have any, but I think poison's a good thing. For our enemies, of course. Okay, only 2 of them. Okay, we got Angelic Support again. Deals massive metal damage to all enemies. Applies bleeding and sunburn. They have sunburn. I think some of them do. No, they all do. I think it got pushed off of the guy in the front screen. But let's add bleeding. Because. Okay, the 2 in the back I think are dead. I think they're dead from the bleeding. Let's see. Demonic Cleanse. Let's not do that one. Let's just go for this one and blind them. I'm not really going for the damage here. I'm going for the blinding. Just in case that one in the front does get a chance to attack. I guess he doesn't. Too many dots. Yeah, they're all dead, aren't they? Name... Yeah, they really should fix those messages. They've been like that for quite a while, you know? Oh, so close. So close, so close. Oh, well. Alrighty, so that worked out good. Alright, so let's face it, these guys and gal are pretty strong. So I think we should level them a bit. Alright, since 2 of them are right here, we'll start here. And we'll begin with Twig. Alright, I don't think... Yeah, Twig has rune problems. That's such a shame, too. Yeah, one of the reasons I'm working on him, of course, is that we have a special war with all nature coming up, so I do want to have him available. It's just a shame that he was so hampered so much, right? Alright, so let's just... let's do some leveling here and see if something comes up that might be good. I don't think there was any questions about their skills, any of them. Doubles ally maximum health and taunt. That's a combo thing, and I don't really think it's very useful. I'm not going to get rid of that one. That's an awesome one. Not getting rid of that one. This one just showed how useful it was, even though it didn't get rid of the daze that was on Dante for some reason. I'm not really sure why that was. And this one, of course, is also really useful, especially if there's a water or earth individual in there. In this case, you know, metal and light, it's not as useful, but it's useful for him if it's a long fight, right? So I don't think I need this one. I think there's very little chance that I'm actually going to make a change here. Like I said, you know, it's... What is this? Applies mirrored. That one kind of works with the taunt. It's just that it's situational. You know, it's very situational. I can see the importance of that one. It's more of a support thing. I kind of made him more of a damage dealer. With the healing in there, too. But I don't think so. I can see how you would make a different version of him. Maybe with the taunt and then the mirror on them. That could be very useful. But if the 2 were 1 skill, ooh, that would be nice. And be able to put that on anyone? No, no. I mean, that's... If you merge those 2 skills, that would be awesome support. Throw that on somebody and just... Oh, just amazing. It's just since you only have 4 skills, you really... It's hard to do that. Okay, no. Alright, so I think we pretty much got a hold on him. He's not really going to change anything, so we'll skip that the next time. Alright, let's move on to Dante. Alright, and yeah, unfortunately, each of these three showed up with a ruin slot issue. Obviously, him and Raven not as bad as Twig, but it's a shame. Kind of got bad rolls there, you know? Anyway, let's see what else he's got. Once again, I don't think there's any question about things. Oh, that's only a 50% chance. Wow, that one is an old one. What are you doing there? Drudging up the past there. Let's not do that. Angelic Lunge. That's... I really, really don't want that one. Really. And it's only a 50% chance of a daze. Considering everything else he's got, why would I want that? Okay, very heavy damage. Well, that was a good one. I mean, damage reduction, only 25%. If it was 100%, then that would have been really hard to get rid of. But in terms of the single target one, I decided to keep this one. It's bigger damage, and it's got blind. Now, the other one is special damage, which is more useful. But, I mean, the blind, yeah, the blind's got to win. Blind's got to win. Alright, so last one. I said, like I said, nothing here. No, we're back to that one. Alright, that's how little choice there is from these awesome skills that we have. The one that we just saw, I think there is one other single target one that was okay. But other than that, I'm pretty solid on him. I'm pretty solid on him. Alright, so now we're going after Raven. Raven, of course, is on the Ladies' Island. She's with the Royals down here. Yes, she is. So let's work on her a bit here. Yes, she has a lock ruin slot too, which is very unfortunate. Alright, so let's get her up to 65. Once again, I don't think there's any question regarding skills. It's only a 50% chance. Makes it easy when you give me choices like that. Because there's no chance I'm going to take that. I meant it the first time. Okay, very heavy special damage to one enemy applies some... Yeah, there was a choice between... Was it this one? No, this one. There was a choice between this one and this one. There's an argument for keeping that one. There's an argument for keeping that one. Even though the metal one is heavier damage. It's just that I'm most likely to start with Corrupt Retribution, which is going to put bleeding on them. But do I follow up with a single target attack then? Or do I go to Holy Blaze and then apply Sunburn to all of them? So, I mean, what it comes down to is the metal one is more damage, even though it's only slightly more damage. And, well, there are very few creatures that are immune to bleeding. I don't think there's any that are immune to Sunburn. But it's just slightly more damage. That's basically what it comes down to. It's slightly more damage. I mean, most likely this, and then come around to this one. Because this, depending on the circumstances. But I don't even know how often this one's going to get used. But I think I'm going to stay with the metal one. Just slightly more damage. And it's got the word massive. And that one, no way. No way. Alright, so we are ready. So let's head on back in and find another place for our team to train. Alright, I figured we'd start here because it's really in the 90s already. You know, they're all 80 right now, and very clearly they're all extremely strong. So there's not much sense in wasting time in the 80s because I think they're just going to destroy anything they run into. Personally, I think they're going to destroy them, but I think it's a good starting point, right? So these guys are 10 levels higher. As I said, considering it's just one group and they have so much group damage and none of it really steps on each other. You know, you have the poison from Twig, you have either bleeding or sunburn from Raven, and then you have blindness and random negative effects from Dante. It's just, they can just devastate a single team. Alright, so I think the only thing would be is if the other team went first and they did something bad to them, like we saw already with the dazing. So we just start with the poison. Okay, did miss the one on the bottom. Oh, we're just going to do angelic support again, are we? You know, I'm going to skip that because it's just so powerful that it's not really a good test at that point. You really can't count on getting the... Oh, wow, she just kind of missed everybody there except for one. Okay, that was there's an accuracy issue there. All right, so why don't we just do with the blinding? Okay, he got everybody. Missed. Missed. That's the reason. Okay, and he didn't get missed. Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? Well, that does pretty good damage. Actually, they're all dead at that point because of each one of them's got at least one dot. But let's just finish them off with some corrupt retribution. You dare to try to splash water on Raven. Boom. Alright, yeah, like I said, they just manhandled them. So let's look elsewhere on the island. Let's see, what do you got here? You know what I would like to find? I would actually like to find multiple waves. Is there a multiple wave? Yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, this is going to be kind of tough, but I think that this team merits that. Alright, let's rock. Alright, and yeah, we'll start with the poison, because why not? Okay, no, didn't miss any of them. They're all poisoned. And why don't we add bleeding to the equation? Okay, that time missed the one in the front. Let's go with the random negative status effect and see what we can get here. Okay, blindness, stun. Did he miss the one on the bottom? Missed him. Okay, actually I think he did miss the guy on the bottom. He's taking a round off. Alright, we need to start saving for the next attack. Okay, that's moderate damage. That's kind of a waste. Alright, why don't we... Yeah, he's just going to do a heal this round, because why not? Dante was a little hurt. Alright, Divine Judgment. What do you got here? Very heavy to 1 damage, activates cooldown. Alright, no reason to do that one right now. Alright, I think the guy on the top is dead already, so I'm going to ignore him. Massive damage, applies bleeding. Who is not bleeding? The guy in the front is not bleeding. Let's change that. Alright, what do you got? Demonic Cleanse? Alright, we'll do that. I think that pretty much guarantees everybody except the guy in the bottom is dead. Whoa! He did like a little dubstep there. Okay. That was mean. He's long dead, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge so we can get ready for the next round. And just you're using that in the first, you're using that coming up. Because this guy's already dead. Yeah, he's already dead. He was killed by the dreaded name key. Yeah, they know what he's got and they want to stop him. Alright. Poison! Okay, 2 of the guys in the back were immune to poison. How did I miss that? Alright, so have some sunburn. Okay, nobody immune to that. Okay, Angelic Conversion. Deals very heavy special damage to all enemies. Applies Possession. You know, that guy in the front said something bad to you. I think, okay, he just kind of attacked himself. Okay, these guys' first thought is to attack themselves. You can buff us. Okay, I guess not. Alright, that worked out okay for us. Yeah, why don't we just do this, because it does decent damage. And it kills the guy there. Actually, I believe he's dead too. But why don't we just finish him? Okay, these guys are just manhandling at this point. Seriously, they're just manhandling. So let me see, what do I got left? I got 3 left for now. Maybe I should just skip over to the next island. Alright, what do you got over here? Okay, that's kind of interesting. So this will be the last one I do with these guys at 80. Right? The last one with the guys at 80. So let's go in here. And see, they're probably going first because they are 15 levels higher. Should be interesting. Or maybe not. Well, he is buffed. Actually, they're all going first. Okay. All right. Well, technically speaking, I think these guys are epics anyway, so that might have something to do with it. Okay, they're all immune to stun. Well, we don't use stun, so that's fine. So, have some poison. Okay, and then have some bleeding. Okay, the guy in the front didn't want bleeding. Have some blindness. You want blindness? They all wanted blind. Oh, okay, the guy in the bottom didn't want blindness. Missed. He did not miss. The dreaded name key effect. You know, not for nothing, that's been in there for a long time. Alright, so what do we have here? Okay, moderate special damage to all enemies, applies nature weakness. Like I said, the other guys really can't take advantage of that, so why don't we go with the last one and do the damage reduction. Actually, I think we applied death to the guy on top. Yeah, we did. The other guys aren't really in great shape either. One of them has 2 different dots on him. Let's add another one. He didn't want that one. Alright, consecrated ground. I think that's going to be the end of you guys. Yeah. He bled to death. Oh, and a third. Yep. I would say if I went through with these guys, they would get me a lot of 3rd stars. Very strong team. The reason I put them together is because I want them all available to me. And food. Yippee. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to go level them up to 100. And because I don't think there's any more question about their skills. I have no questions about their skills at all. I'm going to level up to 100 and then we'll come back and maybe we'll have a few extra attacks by then. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I've decided I'm going to throw them right into the fire. Alright, so they're all 100 now, so we got 2 rounds of some rather difficult stuff. Should be interesting. Let's see how they handle it. Alright, let's go. Alright, oh, we're just going to start with that. What is this one again? That's good to have. Yeah, that's going to be good to have. Don't think I need to do it right now. Maybe after a little bit of injury. So let's start with some injury over here. Okay, they're all hardened, but he got them all down, which is good. Okay, now they're all going, unfortunately, right? Alright, ouch. Yeah, that skill, might be using that now. Might be using that now because they're doing a lot of stuff here. Okay, so I'm probably going to use that one. Alright, let's get some bleeding going. Because that sounds like a great idea. Okay, only on one of them. Alright, so how about we go for the blindness? Because I think blinding would be a very good idea right now. You know what? I'm going to do this now, because now that I've blinded them, they have less of a chance of hitting. So I'm just going to do a straight up heal. Okay, a whole lot of missing. That did not miss. Alright, and let's get some sunburn going. Okay, they are all dead. At this point, they are all dead. So we're just going to get ready for the next round. I'm going to use that in the next round. That's going to be his first action. Okay, what do we got here now? Well, that's like I said, his first action is going to be this. So they got a heal down, they got mirror down, so it's going to reflect anything back, which is kind of nice. Alright, let's think about this. Very heavy special damage, all countdowns. Spiritual slash. Alright, right here. Okay. Wow, doing a whole bunch of missing there. What do we got? That's damage reduction. Random natural negative effect. Wow, it's not sticking to them, is it? Okay, they're buffing. It's almost as if they know we have a mirror up, right? Wait a minute, that didn't reflect anything back. Oh, it just cleansed her? The hit just cleansed all the stuff off of her? Okay, alright. That's kind of ugly. So let's get some poison rolling. It also took off all of the nice stuff this guy over here had. Alright, and I want to see you bleed. Okay, this is going better. Now I don't want you to see. Okay, except the guy in the bottom didn't want the blindness. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, leave Raven alone. She's just trying to kill you. No reason to get upset about that. Yeah, it's pretty good for an old guy who can't see. Just saying. Yeah, damage reduction. Boom. Okay, the one guy you missed is alive, but let's face it, he's dead anyway. Let's just finish him off in a fun way. Alrighty. And ding! Excellent, excellent. Alright. And these guys have no runes, by the way. I figure if we're going to let them... Ooh, that's good. I don't mind that. I mean, let's really test them and see how it works out. Now I'm debating this next one. I looked at this one, I'm thinking, is this one really going to be fair? I mean, is this one really going to be fair? Yeah, 3 VIP guys. They have a 50% hardening. Chance to resist the effects. Let's really put them to the test then, huh? Let's really put them to the test. They don't have anything extra, you know. They basically just have their own little 50%, but that's a big deal considering how much this team depends upon effects. I mean, they don't really hit hard as much. They have some individual hard hits. They really depend upon the effects, the dots going down, the poison, the bleeding, the sunburn, the blindness. So this should be an interesting fight. Alright. They're going right after him. So this is going to be kind of ugly. Is there anything he can do? Damage reduction? If I'm going to get something on them, I'd rather get bleeding on them. And they all resisted. Okay, he boosted himself. They're all boosting themselves with accuracy. Alright, these two of the guys are accurate. Alright, that's kind of a problem. Alright, so we're going to try bleeding. Okay, the guy in the front is bleeding, but that's it. Well, I guess we're going to go for the blindness. If we can just get some of them blinded, it's better than nothing, right? Okay, we got one blinded. All right, I think we go for healing because we have to try to survive this. Or do I want to get rid of their accuracy? Oh, their accuracy's already gone. All right, let's just try to keep the team alive. Ouch. Ouch. Copycats. Alright, sunburn! 2 two of them. We got two of them sunburned. We got two of them sunburned. What do we got? Okay, random negative effect. Let's see if we can get lucky. Okay, we got really lucky on the bottom. We got really lucky on the bottom because he is possessed. All right, we got a damage reduction. What kind of damage reduction? It's only a 25%. I was hoping for a 100. Oh, and he's got that. Oh, I was kind of hoping it was actually poison. But he's weak against light and metal, so that could be useful. All right, that could be useful. I'm thinking a good single target attack might do the job. Applies weakness. Damage reduction. Oh, that guy in the front is very nearly... Actually, the guy in the front is dead. Actually, they got some problems here. As soon as the dots get around to them, yeah. He's dead. You missed yourself. Okay. That's fine. He missed himself. Alright, why don't we just go to town on this big guy? Actually, yeah, the little guy. Guy down here. Okay, you missed him. That's not acceptable. Okay, demonic cleanse. This should kill both of them. At least bring the guy in the bottom into death range. Okay, so he's pretty much dead, but let's finish him off. They did the job. Okay, didn't get 3 stars. Tough encounter. And after all, let's face it, they don't have any runes on them. They had runes. That'd be devastating. Devastating. Yeah, they did a lot of resisting. That's the reason I knew that fight was going to be a little tricky. Let's just skip over here and see if we can find something. What about that first location? What kind of island is this? It's kind of boring. I would like a group that's a little different. Like, oh, we got 2 waves. Okay. All right, let's do that. Oh, and this could be fun. This could be fun. Playing with teddy bears. Playing with teddy bears. Have some poison teddy bears. They're slow though. We're all going first, so we really get to hurt them a lot. Set the teddy bears on fire. Okay, you missed 2 of them because they're immune to poisons. That means you just flat out missed them. All right, so why don't we blind the teddy bears and do a little extra damage too? Okay, so the teddy bears are blind. That guy in the front is in a lot of trouble. I don't care what kind of regen you got, you're in a lot of trouble. If you guys are just going to do that, oh, friend zone. Yeah, you guys are in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Actually, what was the other one? Weakness. Just give him the weakness. It'd be more effective if either one of these guys could take advantage of it, but, alright. Make the teddy bears bleed. Oh, I gotta remember, I got another round coming. I gotta hold back a bit. Divine Flash, Massive. Who does that do the most? It will get the guy on the bottom in death range. Alright. Oh, I just realized the guy on the top doesn't actually have any... Oh, he must have dots on him. And he's dead. Alright, you got regeneration, but you got poison and sun. Okay. And you're blind, remember that. Do we have any bad stuff on us? No, we don't. Alright, we'll do that. Let me think about this. I'm thinking we just get rid of somebody. Guy in the back. I want to save the group attacks at this point. He's probably not dead because he's got the regeneration on him, so we'll do Divine Flash. Wow, that did good damage. Alright, next wave. What do we got here? Okay, that could be ugly. That could be very ugly. Okay, is he out of stamina? Is that it? He's out of stamina. He needs to charge. Oh, they're all going now. That could be ugly. Uh-oh. It's a very silent attack. All right, we have a problem. Oh no, Raven has left the building. That's bad. That I should have done the heal, shouldn't I? All right, well. I'm guessing we're not getting 3 stars for this one. All right, should I? I'm going to the poison. We're just going for death at this point. Okay, don't miss. Okay. He has no stamina left. Hopefully he's got his ultimate coming up, because otherwise we're in a lot of trouble. Nope, he's got a charge. Alright, he can't... He doesn't have the stamina. He doesn't have the stamina to do the heal. He's gonna have to charge. Ouch. Okay. Very bad situation. Okay, alright, we'll go for the blinding. Got one of them. You are going to be healing and purging negative status effects. And then he just got one back. This is looking very bad. This is looking very, very bad, actually. Alright, I'm guessing he's going to lose this one. I really believe that's actually going to be the end result here. The good thing about Toy Master, of course, is he can't heal that I'm aware of. So maybe he can out. Okay, maybe Twig can outlast. Oh, he's got no stamina. I think this is it. If he doesn't miss, he missed. Okay. No. Oh well, I think that time I may have bit off a little bit too much. Toy Master was a little bit too much for them. Toy Master was a little bit too much for them. So we'll pick a different opponent. I don't think it was the level. Did we do this one? Can we really kill Santa and his elves? I think we'll kill Santa and his elves. Alright, so this will be our last fight. That last one didn't go too well. Hopefully this one will go a little better. We also, I don't think we got any, we didn't get any special skills popping up during that one too. We got kind of used to that. But, alright, let's see. We'll start with some poison. These guys are all hardened though. And you got all 3 of them though. That was good. Alright, and let's throw some bleeding in there too. And I need to pay a little bit more attention to their stamina. Blind them. Okay, so the guy in the front resisted one of the bleedings. That was it. Okay, it's unfortunate these guys can heal themselves. Yeah, very unfortunate. Let's think. Do that. Missed one. Alright, can we just get rid of somebody or get somebody in the death range? You missed him! Don't do that! Really? Don't do that. I really wanted to save this one, but... Okay, one's dead. 2 is dead. Okay, he healed. Stop with the healing! Alright, charge. Okay, charge. I'm gonna leave it up to him. Are we hurt? No, we're not. I don't want to blow one of these good ones on him. I'll use Raven's single target. Right, that one. She missed him. I'm guessing maybe the effect didn't take. Maybe that was the problem. Santa, you're mean. Okay, why are you guys picking on Raven? Don't pick on Raven. Alright, so I think we should poison Santa. Put something in his cookies. Alright, and Santa, can I ask you something? Do you bleed? You will. Or maybe you won't. I guess Santa doesn't bleed. Okay. Does Santa go with blindness? Oh, they're immune to blindness. Ah, he missed them all, too. Okay. Alright, could you please leave Raven alone? Can you please leave Raven alone? Oh my goodness. Why are you picking on her? Payback time right now. Okay, why didn't that purge? I mean, it was supposed to remove negative status effects, isn't it? Alright, we're just gonna try to set them on fire and try to give them the sunburn anyway. She missed all but one of them, and that one didn't get the sunburn. Why didn't that one get the sunburn? Alright, anyway, we're doing a charge on Dante. What is it these guys have against Raven? Alright, let's see. Maybe the big one didn't actually remove negative status effects. Maybe that was it. No, I'd rather actually mess with these guys. Yeah, that's the one right there. Divine Judgment, activate cool, no. Well, actually, that's probably the best thing to do. The problem is that alright, can we get rid of you? Alright, good. I think you're dead. You have poison on you, and now you're bleeding. Negative status effect? Okay, you're dead. I don't think you got anything at all on the bottom. Uh-oh. Double damage. Okay, let's try that again. Alright. Oh, this does not remove negative status effects, but still, we're doing this. Alright, let's try the bleeding again. Wow, I guess Santa doesn't bleed. Okay. Blindness is a waste of time. Remove positive status effects. Yes, that's a very good idea. Okay, you just missed that guy. Why did you miss him? You're not blind or anything. Okay, yeah, poison. And, okay, you are taking... Oh, wait, what are you going to... Luckily... Oh, I am not doing that. Oh, no, if she does that. Alright, charge. Okay, she didn't use her special skill. That was useful. Alright, charge. That would have hurt a lot. They just keep picking on her. Why is that? Okay, can we... let's just get rid of this bad stuff. And get some payback in! Santa must die! Okay, I guess Santa does bleed. Oh, they got the extra star. Excellent. Well, that was a tough fight, though. That was a tough fight, and they did a good job. It's just that Santa was just mean, that's all. And he gave me an apple. I wanted a real toy. Okay, anyway, I think that's going to do. So let's take a quick look. These guys are obviously very strong. They don't really have a lot of denial, but what they do together is they do a lot of damage. You got the Living Forest up here, Twig, who's got his poisoning, and he's also got the weakness one, which these two couldn't take advantage of. So if he was faster than your other damage dealers, and you had somebody who's doing earth damage, and I believe water damage was the other ones, then he would be it would shine a lot more. And also keep in mind that he is currently getting a buff, which is probably the reason he was going first. I don't know if he's naturally faster than the other two. The other two stats are very close to each other, and obviously Raven's a little bit faster. This is before runes or anything like that. And of course, Raven's got the bleeding, she's got the sunburn, both group attacks, solid single attack. You know, good stuff there, very good stuff. She's also got the resetting of the cooldowns, which I didn't use because we never really ran into that one problem where we had that one guy who was really bad, you know? So it really probably be very useful for a boss fight. And then, of course, we have Ragnael down here, Dante, and he's got the blindness, which is very good. We never really got a lot of luck with the negative random status effects, though. But, I mean, it is a very random type of a thing there. So, anyway, they're all strong characters, and I'm glad that they're all 100. Of course, Twig will be useful in the current war. I got only one slot open for him, so it's probably going to be speed because of the weakness and the effects that he does, and also the healing, too. The healing did turn to be useful in times, you know, purging the status effects and getting the extra stuff. So all three of these are very, very solid. Obviously, for this training one, I went with the best legendaries that I had available. The next training will be the not-so-best ones. So that will probably be coming up fairly soon. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya!